Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in as always. Okay, so as titled and as promised, this is our As Told by Her update video. What's going on, y'all? It has been too long, about 3 months. I know I updated a hair tutorial last week, but other than that, we have not chatted in a minute. Well, this is our time to catch up. So I'm just going to be honest with y'all. As y'all know, I am now a senior. Yes, I'm a senior and I am set to graduate in May. Degrees in hand, hopping in the car, not looking back. Game over. It's a wrap. I'm out of here, okay? And so I recently got a promotion at my job. And so things are moving. They're moving rather quickly. And not only that, but I am applying to grad school, okay? So I was thinking about doing somewhat of a journey type video series thing about all of that, somewhat like I did my internship journey. So I was thinking about that. I don't know. I think it could be helpful because here at As Told by Her, we are serious about education and all things positive for women because, like I said, we're not just about hair, but we are both very intellectual beings. My sister is also in graduate school currently, so we are out here trying to get it in the classroom, as well as keep in touch with you all as well, okay? So that's pretty much what's going on my end of things. So what you guys could do for us in the meantime is make sure that you are watching and sharing our videos and subscribing and letting everyone know how awesome our channel is. But we are working really hard right now to try to get back on track and even get a website up and going for you guys because we're really passionate about what we do, but we both have like full-time jobs and we're in school, so y'all know how that goes because y'all are wonderful women as well, and I know you guys have things going on too. So that is what's going on in short. But y'all, I really got something I need to talk to y'all about. So as usual, I know it's pretty much this thing that it's almost a ritual at this point, but new year, new me, everybody is lying. That's what they doing. Okay, they lying. Okay, so last semester was pretty rough for me. Personally, not so much academically, but personally, trying to grow and being in different leadership roles, whether it was an organization, just trying new things, even YouTube, just everything, okay? So here at As Told by Her, we were talking about what we could do to better ourselves. You know, we're on YouTube, we're trying to start this movement, you know, about knowing your worth, being being wonderful women. And we're like, you know, how can we motivate other people? We over here struggling too because we real out here. Okay, and so Whitney, as you guys know, our other part of As Told by Her, my sister, I was talking to her about this, and so she came up with this thing, but I'm normally the guinea pig as the younger sister. And so she was telling me about this thing that she does, and it is not a New Year's resolution because I'm not into that, and we were both talking about that. There's no point in doing New Year's resolutions if you're just going to do it for a year. Why do it? You know, we're in here for the long run, the long haul. We're here to change lives, okay? It's always really cool that we're sisters, and my sisters are better than friends. I mean, if you're an only child, it's cool. That's fine. But one thing that's really dope about having a sister is I know when something is legit when we both think it, but we ain't talked about it. So when we talked about it, we were on the same page, and I was like, what? This is gold. Okay, here we go. So we're moving forward. And so she was like, for the past year or so, I have come up with a word that I stick to during the whole year. And I was like, okay, tell me more. So she has this one word, you know, every year, whether it is like adventurous. So for that whole year, that is what she's trying to live by. Be more adventurous, take risks, and things like that. And so that day, I had been complaining like I normally do to her. And I was like, yo, I am pouring out my life and my soul to everything that I'm a part of, whether it is organizations, whether it is friendships that, you know, I feel like I'm not mutually benefiting from. You know, I'm giving them everything I have, but I don't feel like I'm getting the same respect. I'm not getting what I want out of this, and I'm drained. I'm tired because I have other things to do, but I don't feel like people understand that, or these organizations understand that, like they know my worth or my value, and it's not working for me because there's other things I could be doing. So she was like, oh my goodness, I know, I understand. I've been going through the same thing. And again, we're clicking, we're on the same page here. And so she was like, well, my word for 2016 is selfishness. Y'all, I don't know if y'all have picked up on this yet. I'm a little dramatic at times. I don't think so. I mean, I just proclaim that because that's what other people say. That's another topic, another day. But anyways, when she said that, I started shouting. I was like, yes, look at God. And when I began to tell someone else this, they were like, selfishness? So you're gonna be selfish? Like, what kind of stuff is that? And I was like, hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. Hear us out. Because she came up with this and she told me this. Selfishness is our word for 2016. Her word, my word, as told by her's word for 2016. All right. I'm not telling you it should be your word, but this is our word. And this is why. There's a message in this, okay? Follow me. Walk with me. Selfishness. Because I believe, in speaking from my experience alone and hers as well, but there comes a point in your life where you give so much to someone or something, whether it is an organization, your significant other, your friends, your job. You're giving it all you have, but then you lack that fulfillment in your strong suits. You lack in the areas that you are passionate about, and then you're left with nothing because you have given everything you have to everyone and everybody else. And so then when you come back home, you're like, well, wait. Well, what do I have? Like, I'm feeling empty. What about the things that I am passionate about? What about the things that I like to do? And then you look at them and they're not prospering. They're not flourishing. They're not growing. But everything else that you're involved in, oh, it's rising. Everybody else is growing. Everybody else is blossoming because that's where you are planting your seeds and they are getting watered and they are growing. But when you come home, you're like, well, dang, what about my area? And it's not to say that you quit helping everybody else and you stop looking after everybody else and you stop being involved with everything else, but it is saying that you matter, okay? You are valuable and you are worthy, okay? And so if you are good enough to help somebody else and those people are worthy and are valuable enough for you to help them, baby, you are too, okay? You are too. At one point, I was giving so much to everybody else. I didn't have time for my YouTube channel. I didn't have time to do my hair. Okay? I didn't have time to work out. All right? Like, everything else is falling because you're doing so much for everyone else. And at that moment, I was like, that's it. That is it. And in that, I had to learn that no. I'm going to have to learn how to say exactly just that. No. Sometimes people get so used to calling on you. People get so used to you being there, so used to you doing everything for them, so used to you being the go-to person, so used to you pouring into their life, to building them up. So I was like, this is it. 2016, we have got to get ourselves together. We have got to do what works best for us. If that means saying no, I can't make it, I can't do it, it's last minute, I need to get this done, I have to do this, I'm tired, I need to sleep, I need to work out, I need to get my curls in check. Okay, I gotta get the curls right. You know, my videos are not edited. You know, sometimes that is what you have to do. And so far in 2016, since, like I said, you know, how can we report back to you all and we're not living this? So far in 2016, I have removed myself from quite a bit of things that I never thought I would. It has been lessened, and I must say that God has been moving, okay? Do y'all hear me? God has been moving, okay? And doors have been opened, and I am doing a lot better. It is very hard for me to say no, and it is very hard for me to just be like, I'm gonna do this for myself. Because I'm so used to being a part of other things, and I have this thing to where it's like, well, I want to be a part. I need to do this for the group. I need to be in it. Sometimes you need to stand alone. And sometimes you have to learn to be alone. All right? Because my ace, Jesus, that's, you know, he been rocking from day one. He my A1 since day one. You know, he said, sometimes you have to be still. And that is what I am learning. So even in this word, that selfishness, it means that sometimes you have to be stingy with yourself, okay? You have to know your worth. You have to know that no, you can't always give yourself away. You can't always share yourself, okay? You are like, think of yourself as a last piece of gum. Okay? Don't nobody like to give away their last piece of gum. You don't even want to tell nobody when you only got one piece of gum left. Baby, you are that last piece of gum. Think of it that way. You don't want everybody to have your last piece of gum. Think of it that way. You're the last piece of gum. Alright? If that helps you. You're the last piece of gum. I'm just saying. I just thought of that, by the way. I thought it was pretty clever. So yes. Selfishness is our word for 2016, okay? And our analogy for, metaphor, right? Metaphor? I just drew a blank. Metaphor for our simile for 2016 is be like a stick of gum. Yeah, be like a stick of gum. It's the best I have right now. Signing off with as told by her. From us to you, know your worth. Everybody ain't worth your time. Everything is not worth your time. Say no. Just say no. Be that last stick of gum. No, they can't have it. They can't have you. Alright, so be easy. And we will see y'all later. Signing off from as told by her.